So we're driving to wrestling camp today with my son in the car. The ride's about an hour away from where we live, and so we get to bantering back and forth about what he's going to be doing, his techniques and whatnot he's going to be working on, and we get on the subject of training. And he tells me after discussion that I don't get to talk because I don't train. Because I don't train my lower legs when I go to the gym. He knows that I go to the gym now, and that I don't do any lower body dedicated workouts that he knows of. And he told me that I don't get to talk about training and about how I work my upper body or their lack of upper body. I really don't have much, but that's neither here or there. But he tells me I don't get to talk about training with him and talk about his training habits because we're talking about weighing food and how important nutrition is into your training, and that I don't get to talk because I don't train the lower part of my leg, so I don't even train. I just do whatever I want on the upper and neglect my lower. And he's taking digs at me, and so my natural response to these things is I believe he's making fun of me. So I challenge him. I tell him, fine, I'll outlift you, whatever weight you want to talk about, deadlift, squat, I don't care, jumping jacks. I'm in my John Jones, like, talking, and I'll beat you. And he's just like, no way you can beat me. Like, keep in mind, so my son is going to be a sophomore. He's going to be 16, and he is on the wrestling team. He has spent the last year going to zero period, which is the period before school starts, and it's weightlifting. It's just dedicated weightlifting, and it's just a class just for weightlifting. So he's been doing that for a year. He's been on the wrestling team for the past year. He's gone to Oregon State wrestling camps and been trained for the last 2 years by elite Oregon State wrestlers. And this is not his second camp he's been. We send him to lots of camps that we can, as much as we can, to give him as much training from professionals as possible. Because as you can see, I am not your ideal coach to be telling you about some stuff. I lack that knowledge when it comes to wrestling. So we get to bantering back and forth, and I tell him, I'll beat you at whatever. And he's like, you won't, but that's nice that you think so. And so after much discussion, we come to an agreement that we're going to have a challenge. He's going to give me 6 months from today. Today is July 24th. He's going to give me 6 months. So I said around New Year, around then, like a week or so after New Year or so, should be significant. That's around then. So 6 months. He's going to be 6 months. The challenge is that I got to beat him with strength ratio. So I am obviously bigger than my son. My son is 5'8", 55 pounds roughly. He's trying to get to 160, but right now I think he's about 155. So we're going to do deadlift, squat, and he said the clean, or what, I don't even know what that is, but I just, in my deluded state of, I don't know, I can't be beat, since I agreed that that's what we're going to do. And so keep in mind, I haven't squatted in over 6 years. And even then, I think I never got up to over 200 pounds on the squat. I'm horrible. I never started worked out. Pandemic happened and gym shut down. I stopped going after 2020, and I haven't gone, since I haven't done a squat and so we are in this challenge that, relative to our weight, and so I have to outlift him relative to his weight. So we're trying to, those are the conditions that we're going to do. And to be honest, I don't I don't know about my odds, man. He's an active high school wrestler. He's very much more athletic than me. Um, I'm 46 years old. I am right now, as of today, I'm 251 pounds, 6'3". I'm a heavy guy. Like I said, I haven't done a squat in over 6 years. So a little bit of old history. I'm not going into the gym fresh for that. On March 6th, for full disclosure, I joined the gym on March 6th. I was 287 pounds. I started going to the gym, started walking and whatnot, and now I'm down to 251. Um, they don't know that I have tracked every meal, every calorie. I have weighed every bit of food since that day. I have the logs for those days. I have every walk, every time I mowed the lawn, I put it in my app that said that I did that work. Like that, I counted that as cardio. I mowed the lawn. Anytime I did anything, I logged it. So I have all the logs for that. I have all of my lifts. I have lifted almost about 3.5 days on average a week since March 6th. I have every workout that I've done in my app. I have every rep, every set, every weight, every tangible data that you can get. I don't know what I was ever going to do with it, but I have it just in case. Everything like I said, everything I've eaten, the water I consumed, I'm up to about 1.25 gallons, about 144 ounces roughly a day that I eat or that I drink. About 6 24-ounce bottles of just water, and then whatever my water from my protein shakes and just any other water. I drink diet soda like Coke Zero, and so that's liquid. I count that. I don't care. It's liquid. But I do have all those logs, and so really starting at scratch. So today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness in our hometown, and I'm going to do deadlift and squats, and then I'm gonna probably do a leg press, and then just to get a baseline to see where I'm at, because I practice upper body progressive overload, and so I try to get either one more rep, more weight, or more pace, better flow with how I move the weight, and that's how I determine my progress throughout the week or throughout my journey into my goals of my weightlifting. I do thank him for even challenging me to this, because I can guarantee you and everybody out there that I would have never dedicated myself to doing legs. I know me. I don't even like doing the workouts that I do. I'm on a 4-day push pull. It's a push pull Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday break. I don't do anything on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, I go back to the same push pull. I tweak it a little bit here and there, but I don't deviate from it, and I just work on a progressive overload for that. And I would have never, ever. It's kind of even it doesn't even cross my mind to do legs at all ever. I know I should, but so I'm thankful that he did accept the challenge. So I'm gonna go get a baseline, see what I'm working with, and so. I don't know. Do you think I made a bad decision on doing this? Do you think that I can beat my wrestler son, who's probably going to be state? He's going to go to state one year and hopefully win. Do you think I have a chance? Keep in mind, man, I haven't done lower legs in, I don't know, and I thought that because I was 300 pounds and I got off the couch, that was a squat. It was a 300-pound squat, and I can do that. And that's nothing. I'll outlift you. You're weak. Whatever. Just I got in my head about being over. I mean, I was just over jealous about, and then I was just stuck in my mouth is gonna write a check. My ass can't probably cash, but we're gonna give it all we can. We're not gonna give up. So I'm gonna give daily. I got a new workout routine that I just made up. So you know, after I get my baseline. So I'll get my baseline, and then I'll make another video about my workout, tell you about my progress, about as today, and then I'm going to take the weekend off. Today's Friday. I'm going to take Saturday, Sunday off, and then hit the routine on Monday. And I'll let you guys know daily. I'll give daily progress of where I'm at, my what I did at the gym, my numbers. I'll start giving you what I ate on a daily basis, and start actually feeding you the data that I just store in my phone for, I guess, my own amusement. But I do have almost 140 days of straight data, of just straight. I marked everything. I weighed on a food scale, everything, because I was told that that's the best way to track your progress. You just write everything that you do down. So I have all of that, and then we can just go from there. And let's just hope that I didn't make a monumental mistake in thinking that I can outwork my 16-year-old very, very active wrestler who, and keep in mind, I only started going in March 6th when the sole purpose of one day I just woke up and I was thinking to myself, my son is active. He lifts weights every day. He's going to be bigger than me one day. He's going to beat me up. He's just not, I am no longer going to be that dude that's like authoritative figure from that. And we don't have no problem. We don't ever have any problems or anything. Just that internal, like, oh, he's gonna be bigger, he's gonna be tougher, he's gonna be stronger than me. I can't have that. I gotta start going to that gym. And see, I thought that was a good idea, but it turned out to bite me in the ass with this one, because now I walked myself into a challenge. I have no idea. I don't even know these. I'm starting to look up all the lifts for legs and try to, get a program and whatnot. I don't even know how to do these lifts or anything. I don't know anything, but we're not gonna let that stop us, because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my son. I mean, and I know he's gonna go every day. He won't give me his baseline numbers either. He won't tell me where he's at or anything. So I don't think he's playing either. So he's at wrestling camp right now getting work in. So I'm gonna go get work in. We're gonna get the baseline and we'll see where we're at. I'll drop daily, Monday through Friday, daily updates, and then hopefully you guys could either, I don't know, pick a side. Hopefully it's mine. You can help me out, give me suggestions if you're a lifter or somebody who does legs. I'm not the greatest at upper body, but I've comprehended it. I have studied it for the times that I've been doing it, and I've fallen into that rabbit hole of finding all that stuff. But I know nothing about legs. Nothing about how the rep range works or anything. I'm just gonna go and I don't know, trial and error, and hopefully you guys will assist me and hopefully help me beat my son. I come on, you guys gotta help me out. I'm old man. I walked my way into this one. You guys gotta help me out. So be back with some updates later on, and get this 6-month challenge against an elite wrestler, an old man, and we'll see how it goes. So wish me luck.